A few months ago, I met a guy who is skeptical about the Christian faith. He told me he has a hard time believing God's going to decide who goes to heaven and who goes to hell, based on whether or not they believe the right thing about a few ideas. Well, what he didn't know is I have a hard time believing that too. I say this because none of us are 100% right about everything, and we're not 100% wrong about everything either. If we make our faith about categories of right and wrong, it raises a very important question. What are the right things to be wrong about? You see, we spend immense time and energy ensuring we believe the right things about God, but deep inside many of us, we live with doubts and suspicions. And these doubts raise questions like, who is right and who is wrong? And who gets to determine that? Are right and wrong even the best categories for our world anymore? Is being right even the point of our faith? Whose truth is really true, and is there only one? Do I need God to live a life that matters? See, these doubts and questions do not come from those who reject faith in God. Rather, they come from faithful men and women exploring a new kind of faith in the midst of our rapidly changing world, filled with new technology and new realities and new discoveries that raise new questions that demand new answers. This change is sweeping and demands we rethink everything, especially our faith. We know we are moving from somewhere, but we don't know exactly what we're moving toward. And so right now, the best we can do is consider what our next best steps should be, rather than decide what our final destination will be. God is on the move. That has never changed. And He invites us to move with Him. This should give us great courage in the midst of change. Because in the end, it's not only about what we do, but also, and most importantly, what God is doing. So may we be open to a changing faith as we wrestle together with our questions and doubts and choices about the unchanging God.